Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Shining Pearl. We are near the top of Mount Coronet. We have a few more trainers to face before we go to face Team Galactic's head honcho himself. Let's go. You worked so hard to get here. You should be proud of yourself. And now I'll send you packing with only that happy thought. Oh, you thought so? Well, dream on, Team Galactic Grunt. We are gonna win. We face off with a Golbat. The Golbat we taken care of before. No problem. Take care of them again. Use Intimidate. That won't work because inner focus from Golbat makes it immune to stat reductions. Doesn't matter for me though. He won't even attack me because I'll just use this. So Crobat goes down. And we are one more away. As Medicham is 48, same level as Roserade. Catching up, very nice. Next up is Bronzor. No need to switch, let's just keep Luxray here. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Golbats, a lot of Luxrays, a lot of Glameows. A lot of the Wurmple families from these Galactic Grunts. That's pretty much what they'd like to do. One thing about the weakness of this Gen 4 remake, they don't really use any Pokemon at all from Gen 5 and onwards. Because it's too faithful. Brave Bird, one of the best flying type moves in the game. But it is a very heavy recoil move. As you can see, it has twice the power of Aerial Ace. It is still perfect accuracy. Problem with Brave Bird though is that you will take a lot of damage yourself. So use with precaution. Aerial Ace though is nice. In case you have to do it one turn and you will never miss anyways. Question is though, are you willing to do double the damage and take damage as well? Or will you survive it? It's a tough one. It's really hard, actually. I think I'm gonna say no to Brave Bird, actually. The recoil is just too much. Glameow, we put the Medicham because it's important for Medicham to get some XP as well. We go in with a Drain Punch. First the Fake Out. Fake Out is a weak move which will always flinch. Elos go first as well. No problem for us, we will just use Drain Punch. We also heal the damage that Fake Out did, and Glameow's down. Easy. And that was that grunt. One more. How dare you! That's how you respond to my generosity? By sending us packing, you want to do something that we don't want to do, so screw that. Here we are at the top. We also have these two to face. Something huge is going to happen, I think. Maybe, right? Don't meddle around, of course. You're going to do it too, aren't you? That's why two of us will team up and take you down to the ground. You can try that. This is the final grunt battle. They have two each. Dustox and Stunky. Versus Luxray and Roserade. So none of these Pokemon can be hit by anything special attacks that we can, or super effective attacks that we have, because they're kind of immune to them. We can still do some damage though, so if we do Spark on Dustox, and then we can see if we can do another Dazzling Gleam Glory, like we did last time. Here it comes. Dustox survives though, because Dustox is resistant to Fairy. Took a crit as well! Still didn't even take half his HP and damage. Really says something. But if he can't survive Dazzling, if he can survive Dazzling Gleam, he will not survive the Spark though. And that's how we take it down. And now Roserade is 49. Next up will be Glameow. And joining Glameow will be Crobat. So Crobat, just like Stunky, is both weak and strong against Fairy because of fighting and poison. That's why neutral damage. But this time I think the Destin Gleam is going to do a 1 swift KO to both. And it does. So strong. Crobat goes down, and Glameow does too. And that was a victory again. The toughest of all the grunts, that was me. Ah, how did some little kid beat me? Well, that was just pathetic. Please gonna let you pass so you can get pulverized by our bosses. Yeah, so we have 2 of the 3 commanders coming up now. Mars and Jupiter. We already faced Saturn twice. We did that at the headquarters. Now we're gonna face against Mars and Jupiter at the same time. Yeah, you can start with Luxray, that's fine. Which way though, move forward and get the party started. Here they are. Now all will end and everything will begin. With this red chain, I'll pry open the portal to another dimension. I command that you unleash your power for me. Palkia, the mythical Pokemon and the master of space and dimensions. Of course, if you play Pokemon Diamond or Brilliant Diamond, he will summon Dialga. This is Palkia comes in Pearl and Shining Pearl. There he is. There is Palkia. A legendary Pokemon of Pokemon Pearl and Shining Pearl. This will bring about destruction of all things. With everything gone, there will be no fighting and no strife. Feel the dimension distorting. Only I can stop it. So here we see what happens. Throughout the places the Valley Wind works. This is back in Heartham, I think. This is the mythical Pokemon that created Sinnoh. Palkia, the ancient deity of space and the dimensions. This world cannot be molded into the ultimate world I seek. It is far easier to create an entirely new world than to change this one. A new world in which I am the ruler of all things. I shall become a deity. He is nuts. Well, let's stop him. There's no need to rush. I can understand you want to battle our boss real bad, but you had to go through me first. After all, you made me look bad more times than I care to remember. And now I'll be next. You might be tough, but this time the gloves are coming off. Hold on a second. Don't you start the party without me. Well, even this little boy who ran off crying at Lake Aquity. Did you get another tougher since then? We'll beat you 2 on 2. But here we go. Mars and Jupiter versus you and Barry. It's a 6 on 6. And they'll send out 2 Bronzors. We'll send out our Luxray, and he'll send the Munchlax. Come on, Barry, evolve your Pokemon. That trainer. So Munchlax is the baby form of Snorlax, which is rather obvious. So we already know these two, weak to dark and fire. But they're very tanky though, so they will survive a hit. Let's reflect. That means reduced physical damage taken. And light screen, reduced special damage taken. So now they reduce all damage taken by around 50%. Munchlax knows bite as well. But it doesn't have attack power of Luxray though. One more bite should do it. And that is true. So that's 1 Bronzor down from Jupiter. And what will the other Bronzor now do? Confuse Ray onto Munchlax. smart because Munchlax hasn't acted yet. Munchlax will act now. What will he do? He will bite. Damage is fine. Not too much. Now comes Skuntank. This is the evolved form of Stunky. Dual type, poison and dark. So it is only weak to ground. Let's keep on biting the Bronzor. Get rid of that one. And our bite will take care of it. That's the other Bronzor down. And that's 1 down from Marsh as well. That's 2 down. Still 4 more to go. That's Luxray is level 51. Can I use Poison Gas? Luxray will avoid the poison, but Munchlax will be poisoned. He's confused as well. But use Bite. Not very effective because dark types are resistant to themselves, or their own moves even. Marsh will send out Pure Ugly, which is his prime Pokemon. Pure Ugly, the evolved form of Glameow. Let's use Spark. I think probably should use Pure Ugly because I think Pure Ugly does more damage. We're gonna use Dig. Oh, that's bad. So Dig. We're gonna go on us. Can I use Poison Gas again? Now it also poisoned us. Munchlax use Body Slam on Pure Ugly, but it's gonna miss. I'm gonna switch now. Because I'm pretty sure that Pure Ugly is going to try to use Dig on me because Luxray is weak to ground as an electric type. The best way to counter that is a Pokemon that's immune to ground, which is Staraptor. Flying types immune to ground. Intimidate as well. Intimidate does actually work on Pokemon that are digging on the ground. On Pure Ugly, it doesn't affect Staraptor, which was the plan. Flamethrower on Munchlax. Very weak damage because Skuntank is not really the best special attacker, plus it's not a fire type, doesn't really get any damage bonus from it. Perfect Light Screen is now off, which means now the opponent will take the same damage again. Let's use Close Combat on Pure Ugly. Here it comes. This is gonna hurt. He will reduce the defense and special defense of Staraptor. But the damage is so high, so powerful, and Pure Ugly is weak to fighting, that's gonna be a KO. Gonna use Poison Gas again. Munchlax is already poisoned, and now it's gonna poison Staraptor as well. Body Slam from Munchlax. Oh, that hits pretty hard. But as you can see, Skuntank has a berry. Prestigious berry. Gonna restore to half health. Poison hits on Skuntank. I mean on Staraptor as well as Munchlax. Comes Golbat, the final Pokemon from Mars. You'll now use let's use Fly onto Skuntank. You will take damage now every turn from the poison, even when you're in the air. Poison Fang on Munchlax. And Belch, which is gonna miss on Staraptor because where was the hit on? Poison Slam hits on Skuntank. Now it's also paralyzed, which is great. Poison Ticks on Staraptor and the Munchlax. Munchlax is now low HP. Go next turn. Staraptor use Fly on to Skuntank, and that's gonna take it down. Automat will do some damage. That means Skuntank is down, and Jupiter now only has 1 more Pokemon left to use. Rapidash is level 50. Here comes the Poison Fang. On Munchlax, that's going to be a KO, unfortunately. That was only Bear's first Pokemon though. Poison on Staraptor. Jupiter will send out Golbat. Another Golbat. Buizel comes out from Barry. He hasn't evolved Buizel either. Come on, Barry. Why are you so lazy? Gonna do another Fly on to Golbat. It is risky because you will take poison both from the time you fly and the time you land. Brine. What special attack which does more damage if the Pokemon is below half health. Poison Fang hits and it's gonna poison. This is a bad poison as well. Giga Drain. This is a very good move because of grass move, and it also effective against water types, and Weavile is down. Poison takes a Staraptor. Next up is Ponyta. Why are Barry so lazy with the evolutions? Come on, Barry. Comes Fly on the Golbat. Oh, almost KO, but not enough. Here comes the Flame Wheel. And hits that low health Golbat. That means we are one Golbat away from victory. Here comes Poison Fang on Ponyta. It's gonna poison as well, which is typical. This is the badly poison as well. You can see the graphics on the poison, the like purple to pink, or magenta even color on the poison on Ponyta, which means this is the toxic poison. I'll switch out now and send in Medicham. Finish up the Golbat. There we go. Flame Wheel from Ponyta on the Golbat, doing some damage. Critical hit. Ponyta do have the Shell Bell, getting some recovery from the damage. Poison Fang hits again. Poison gonna take a bit harder now. Now let's finish this one. Let's use Psychic on Golbat. Here it comes. That's gonna land. Golbat goes down. And this means this 2-on-2 battle ends with a victory. And a level up for Staraptor plus 4 attack. Man, that's a lot. Jeez, I should have done the fighting myself. You toughen up, but you're no match for our boss. Heh, my Pokemon are tough, right? I can get even tougher. But you know, that's it for us. We hit the wall. Satana, I'll help you with this. Oh, heals up our Pokemon, which is very nice. Hey, Satana, this is it. It's your show now. Then, oh, Palkia, this is... Cyrus is unable to control Palkia. Power is too much in for the red chain. Fantastic. Beautiful. It is creation of a new galaxy. My new world. What? Because here comes Uxie, joined by Mesprit and Azelf. They're now using their power to dispel the red chain on Palkia. There we go. And they vanquish back to the lakes. And the shock in everyone's face. Mesprit goes away. The sky is clear. The red chain! It crumbled away to nothing! But why? Why will Mesprit, the Pokemon of Lake Verity, appear by your side? But never mind that. It's all destroyed. My galaxy is gone. I won't allow this. I will capture those three again and craft another red chain. Before I even think about that, I'm going to completely crush you! Oh, he is mad. Here we go. This will be a bit long episode, but we will take care of Cyrus. This is his final battle. He has one more Pokemon than last time. He has 4 now. And he has even evolved his Pokemon. Here comes Honchkrow. So Honchkrow is the evolved form of Murkrow. Honchkrow is a Generation 4 Pokemon, despite the fact that Murkrow is a Generation 2 Pokemon. Gen 4 had a lot of old Pokemon getting evolutions, which was nice. So Honchkrow, much better, much tankier, but still weak to electric, so let's use Spark. And that's a one-hit KO. We had a level advantage still, and a very offensive Pokemon in Luxray. Level 49 on Medicham. Next up is Gyarados. No need to switch because Gyarados hates electric by a lot. This is a new Pokemon. He does have Intimidate, which will cut my attack power by 1. Not too concerned about that though, because his weakness to electric is so big, one spark does the job. But he will have a berry on him, reduce the damage taken from electric attacks, and it's gonna be so good, he's gonna survive. And now Gyarados will use Earthquake. Super effective. But Gyarados is not a ground Pokemon, that's why he cannot one-hit KO us. But if one Spark can do it, second one will guarantee do it because he doesn't have that berry anymore. Gyarados goes down. And Polygon's 50 as Luxray is 52 plus 4 attack on him as well. Plus 4 special attack. Man, this is getting a lot of stats ups. Next up is Weavile. So this is the wolf form of Sneasel. But same as Sneasel, this Pokemon is very weak to fighting. It has a 4-time weakness to fighting. Let's bring in Medicham. Be careful though, Medicham is a psychic type. It is weak to dark, even though fighting is resistant to dark. Airlace, also strong. It's a flying move. He also has a berry to survive against moves he's weak to. Drain Punch is a one-hit KO, not even a 4-time weakness protected by berries, so it will survive him from the Drain Punch. And full health Medicham again. Weavile is down. That means we only one Pokemon left. Also is 50. Only Medicham is now not in the 50s, which is nice. Last Pokemon from Cyrus will be Crobat. Crobat, dual type poison and flying. Multiple things we can use here. We can use psychic, we can use electric. I'm gonna go with Luxray. Luxray's been my king for so long. Plus, Medicham is weak to flying. Here we go. I admit that you have pushed me to this extreme. Here's Crobat. Let's go with a Spark. Cross Poison will go first. Doesn't do too much damage. But oh my god, that was almost! Almost! This cannot be. It's not possible that I lose. But it is. Lose full restore though. Doesn't really help him too much because if my Spark does a little bit more damage, that's gonna be a 1-hit KO. Okay, we try. Nope, he will survive. Potion this time, that's not gonna hurt him at all. Won't even heal him for more than half. But I have a Spark. And this time, Crobat is down. I won't accept this. The power spoken of in mythology. I didn't just make it obey me, I made it my own! What is truly the ultimate to you? What do you consider perfection? The most beautiful thing. The joy that shines the brightest. Telling you is meaningless, but I will not give up. I will become a deity one day, and I'll make the ultimate mine. And that is indeed the end of Team Galactic, and here comes Dawn and Rowan. Palkia, the master of space and the dimensions. It's impossible to tell if it's enraged or saddened. But to me, Palkia appears to be waiting for you, Citano. It seems to be challenging you as a test. Go on, Citano. Face up to Palkia. Listen to its heart. Understand its thoughts. Palkia is out of control after being dragged out by the red chain and forced to use up its power. Palkia seems to be trusting you to stop it. Citano, I ran into Barry a little while ago. He said he believed in you. He said you could get the job done. I feel the same way. Please help that Pokemon. It's suffering from being dragged out by Team Galactic. So here we go, guys. This is it. In the next episode, we will have the attempt to capture a legendary Pokemon in Palkia. If you're playing Brilliant Diamond, it will be Dialga. So get ready. We are going to have one epic battle next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Shining.